Welcome, lovely Cancer, to your general timeless reading. I will begin your reading with crystal and turban seashell scrying, symbolic cards, tarot and oracle cards as divinely led. And I also have some charms for you at the end as well. Okay, lovely Cancer, let's go ahead and roll and see what Spirit has in store. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please give me clear understanding, clear communication, and interpretation skills to bring forth the most loving, truthful information that Cancer needs to know most. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, where would you like for me to go, please, Spirit, for Cancer? Here. Okay, thank you. Okay, who is Cancer? Okay. Okay, Cancer, you are laying in bed on your right side. Now, medically speaking, I am a retired nurse. I can say that when we lay on our left sides, it helps the natural flow of things to move much easier. Okay, it helps us heal better. It helps us to feel better because it is helping to um, allow our bodies and our system to function more properly. Well, you're laying on your right side. So I'm getting different things from this. So for some of you, this could mean that there could be something going on physically. It could be feeling sluggish. It could be feeling like your stomach may be more upset than usual. It could just be feeling more drained and tired. It could feel like there are cramps, things like that going on as well within the abdominal area. Now, what I can say for those things, I would recommend if you are a person that lays more on your right side, or at least half of the time on your right side, you may want to implement laying on your left side more frequently and monitor your symptoms to see if you are having any kind of alleviation of these symptoms. And of course, if not, always reach out to a medical provider. Now, and I do have to say a disclaimer here, if this is something that is like horrendous pain, something like that, do not wait. You need to go to an emergency room immediately and be checked out. Now, for others of you, I feel like this could just, in general, mean some kind of situation in your life to where you need to metaphorically lay on your left side to help your life flow a little more easier, okay, or a little more easily. I am seeing you with a huge lion that is coming out of your crown chakra. So this lion, this is a spirit animal for you. So this is what Spirit is wanting you to step into as far as energy. I do recommend that you research the spiritual meaning of the lion and take on the role of the positive meanings to help you navigate more efficiently throughout the next few months from the time that you watch this video, no matter when you see it. Okay, it is a timeless reading. But I can tell you from what I normally gather symbolically for a lion, lions they rest, right? They take those cat naps. Any type of cat that I see, this is a giant one, and this is a lion. This is like king of the jungle type thing. So I'm getting here that since this lion is like coming out of your crown chakra, and it's literally looking at you, like looking down at the top of your scalp. Okay, it's like Spirit saying here, it's going to be very important for you to rest and allow your body to heal, whether it's physically, mentally, spiritually. from some kind of situation here, whether, it is an illness of any kind, or it just could be exhaustion, overexertion of something. Some of you may be working on, some sort of project as well. But Spirit's saying, when you feel like you are exhausted or you need to rest, you need to listen to your body. Do not overexert yourself at this time, because there's something big coming. Okay. And you need to be like that lion or the big cat, right? You need to be energized and ready to pounce on any opportunities that are coming by, as soon as they're coming, past you. It's like one of these things, you don't want to sleep on some kind of opportunity that's coming. Now, above yourself and the lion, I'm seeing an elderly, wise, feminine energy, which is also a spirit guide. Okay. It's representing a spirit guide. Now, this feminine energy has very thick gray eyebrows, both eyes open, and this energy is actually even larger than the lion. Okay, so this is kind of like a feeling of uh, a top spirit guide, not an angel, but a top spirit guide. Okay, so kind of like the very next um, energy below your guardian angel would be this being. Okay, and so it's like, I feel like at this time, because this being is coming through symbolically as very wise, as someone who would be like an elder, I feel like this elder is going to instill some type of wisdom and knowledge um, during this time of rest, because I am again seeing you laying on the bed. However, you have to make sure you're laying on your left side, right? Whether it's physically, whether it's going with the flow and being more flexible in your life somehow. But I do feel like, you really need to pay attention to your dreams. Make sure to keep a dream journal, or put things in your phone, however that you can do it easily, and make sure that you include every single detail, because every detail matters when we are receiving downloads, like the colors, the time of day. Like if you have a dream vision and you are seeing that it's nighttime, you'll want to put that in your notes, because that's like closer to the time of the end of a cycle, before a new cycle begins, right when something's wrapping up. You see what I'm saying? Everything has meaning. If you're dreaming of a house, is the house empty? Does it have furniture? Is it cluttered, or is it does it have stairs? Every single detail. And then you can always research the spiritual meaning, or, of course, go to Spirit and ask Spirit, to give you your personal meaning for each symbol of what you dreamt, so that you can learn to interpret for yourself. Okay. All right. Spirit, please give me more. What else for Cancer? Here. Thank you. Okay. Who is Cancer? Okay, and Spirit is pulling me this area. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I'm loving this. So, Cancer, you are coming through from what I am seeing now. It's like you're coming through as part masculine and part feminine. So, this is telling me that you are coming into a good balance of masculine and feminine energy. Now, some of you, this could mean that you have a new partnership, a new love interest, something like that as well coming towards you. I am seeing, if that is the case, if you are wanting to have a romantic relationship and you're single, I am seeing that there is fulfillment within this relationship, okay? But now, if that's not what you're wanting, or you're already in a relationship, it's just meaning if you're in a relationship already, that things are going to go to the next level. There is happiness and fulfillment that I'm seeing. It's really cute, actually. It's kind of like your feminine self is looking down, almost kind of shy, while the masculine is coming towards the feminine, smiling and very happy as well. So, whatever kind of relationship this is, it could be a friend, could be a new job, whatever this is, it is going to bring in some kind of fulfillment or happiness into your life. And something else that's very interesting to me, you do have both of your eyes open on both the masculine and feminine portions of yourself. So that's telling me you are completely seeing a situation clearly in the very near future. Some of you could have already had some kind of opportunity come into your life. It's going to depend on your timeline, but either way, this is something that's going to absolutely make you happy. And thank you, Spirit. So Spirit is showing me something that's very interesting. Spirit is showing me on the top of the masculine's head, there's literally a hole, Cancer, where your crown chakra is. Okay, it's like there's no scalp there. Well, what I feel like Spirit's saying here, that's direct. I'm talking direct communication with Spirit. Okay. So I definitely feel like whatever downloads you're going to be getting, whether it's by dream, whether it's while you're awake, some of you may be clairvoyant, clairaudient, or receive messages in another form. But it's like, I feel like Spirit's getting ready to really flood you. It's like having that open portal, straight to Spirit, straight to the Akashic Records, and being able to get any type of clarifying information. And also, I'm hearing prophetic like information as well, so that you can see you may not be able to see everything that's coming towards you, but you may get like little clues here and there of how to proceed forward. Okay. But a lot of times, I can say with my own journey, when I'm receiving information for other people, I usually get a lot of information. When I do personal readings, I can get like pages full of information. When I ask Spirit for myself, I a lot of times, because I'm not allowed to know the whole entirety of things, um, Spirit will give me very vague answers. And sometimes I won't get an answer at all. Okay. So I feel like this is going to be a time that Spirit's literally going to be just flooding you with information. But just keep in mind that, if you're seeking a specific answer and you don't get it quite yet, don't give up on it. Just know that it's not divine timing. And when divine timing comes, Spirit will guide you. Okay. Because remember, you've got that lion with you, and you also have that beautiful elder that is with you as well. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the symbolic cards and see what Spirit has in store. I'm seeing 1313 on a timer right now. So you'll want to see what the number 1313 means for you. You can either research that, ask Spirit, however you prefer. But of course, always use your intuition. Spirit, Holy Divine, please give me the top two cards for Cancer. Please give me the top two cards for Cancer. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Spirit said stop. I can't make it up. Look, you have a couch. You were laying in the bed. Spirit wants you to rest and relax. Listen to your body, Cancer. You saw, you saw, you know, I can't, I could not make this happen. Okay. Not myself. Okay. So spirits definitely want you to listen to your body, rest and recharge when you need to. Make sure if you're laying down, again, you need to try to lay on your left side more often than your right side. Okay. Um, or at least until symptoms are alleviated. Okay. And you know that you are rested up, you feel better. I mean, when we lay on our left side, unless you have something out of the ordinary going on physically, we can breathe better, you know, we sleep better, everything. So just really pay attention to that. Um, I cannot make this up. Recovery. I'm telling you, okay. Okay. Some of you are going to need to heal. And, you know, again, this could be physically, it doesn't have to be. This could be body, minded, spirit, right? But definitely listen to your body. And again, pay attention to those downloads. And learn, if you haven't already, begin learning how to interpret the information that comes through for yourself. Because, you know, I can tell you this. I have been receiving visions since, you know, as far back as I can remember, which was 3 years old. Um, it has taken me years. I'm 53 now, and it's taken me years and years and years to really understand the full depth and meaning of the symbols that Spirit gives me. And I know there have been many times that I have looked up like dream meanings, you know, symbols in dreams, you know, things like that, dream dictionaries and stuff. And while that may be a true answer for some people, many of those things were not the answers or the symbology of what Spirit was meaning it for in my life. Okay. So I had to learn basically my own way of interpretation. Yeah, some things may be the same, but most things, no. So just make sure that you always go to Spirit and ask when you are learning how to interpret symbols or information that comes through, and allow Spirit to guide you. Okay. Or reach out to, you know, a psychic mentor, something like that as well. Okay. Let's go ahead and go to the cards. Spirit. Oh, here. Thank you. Spirit is ready. What would you like to tell Cancer? Whoa. Thank you. Whoa. Wow. Okay. All of these? Yes. That was strong. Okay. So let's do it this way. I'll tell you what, I'm going to flip these over. Let's just flip them over. And let's see what order Spirit wants these to go in. Okay. Which one first, Spirit? Which one? This one. Okay. Thank you. Next. This one. Thank you. Next. This one. Okay. Thank you. All right. And we have 3 more. Next. This one. Thank you. Next. This one. Okay. Got it. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So first card we have is, okay, we have 5 of Pentacles. So Cancer, there's something that is taking place here where you feel like you are being left out in the cold. Now, again, it's going to depend on your timeline, whether you're going through this now or you're getting ready to step into this energy. But this could have to do with this recovery period of whatever this is for you. It could, you know, you may be going through a situation of, just for an example, let's say you were to have a job and you go in one morning and you're let go, and they didn't have to tell you, you know, why they let you go. They told you, you know, your job here is done. Thank you for your time. And you've been there 20 years. Okay. Right. You really thought you had job security. So you leave, you start feeling very sad, not knowing what is your next move, where's your next turn, and all of these things. and you begin feeling like kind of like signs of depression type symptoms, um, because of having a shock to the system like that mentally. Okay. Which could literally like drain you of all your energy. So that would require you to rest, right? To recover, to lay down, go into meditation and prayer, right? And to be able to um, allow your mind and your body time to recuperate before trying to set out for a new plan. Okay. And during that time, giving that to God, the divine, to help transmute this energy for you. Okay. So it'd be something like that. Reverse or upright? Upright. Okay. The hanged man. Yeah, see, there's some kind of stuck stagnant energy here. However, with the hanged man, this is also a card of enlightenment. Okay. And it's a card of, or an energy of, you know, being being still. Okay, whether it's by choice or not. Um, so again, it's kind of like taking time to rest and recover, lay down, listen to your body. And while you're laying there, talking to God, talking to the divine, and um, speaking your truth, speaking your needs, right? Um, Manifesting what it is that you would like to manifest into your life. But first having to recover and heal from whatever this situation may be, right? Well, in the meantime, let's say with the hanged man energy, you start receiving these downloads that I was talking about. And all of a sudden, you're given information of how to proceed forward, but you have to trust. That's the thing here, Cancer. You have to trust Spirit 100%. There can be no doubt. So if you are shown that you are working at a certain office, and you see that your hair is different than what it looks like now, okay? Um, and you are projecting that, okay, that's 3 years from now. Well, when 3 years gets here, um, you will need to have for 3 years trusted completely in God and the divine, that in divine timing, this will take place. Okay, it will all fall into place exactly as it is supposed to be for you. But trust is a must. Okay, but anyways, with this hangman energy, so it's like gaining the information, the enlightenment during the time. It's like when you have that downtime. Okay, all right. And the next thing we have is King of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like Spirit's saying here, this King of Pentacles energy, it's like you're going to be stepping out of an energy of feeling stuck to an energy of building a very strong, sturdy foundation here. Okay, uh, a very, it's like a huge door opening to, and it could be for finances for many of you, but it doesn't have to be. Okay, it can be a huge door opening of some kind of abundance, which could be peace, love, yes, can be money, but some kind of abundance here, and building a strong sturdy foundation. Okay, I really love this for you. Reverse or upright? Upright. And we have Knight of Wands. Yeah, so for me, the Knight of Wands, this is an energy of adventure. It's an energy of, not knowing the outcome, which I was just talking to you about, right? Not knowing, uh, you know, let's see, how can I say this, Spirit? Not knowing exactly the house, or the how something is going to happen, how it's going to end up, but just knowing the journey is what it's all about. It's getting there, and trusting Spirit, and knowing that along the way that your needs will be met and the doors will open. But it's going to take that trust, and not worrying about, let's say, for instance, you want to go rock climbing. and you want to climb to the top of a mountain, but you don't know what's on the other side of the mountain because you've never been up that mountain before to climb it. You've always climbed mountains on this area over here. But this is going to be a new adventure for you, right? So you don't really know what to expect, but you're happy, you're excited, and you're moving forward. Okay, you're taking action. And that's what Spirit's telling you here, Cancer. It's going to be very important to take action forward, even though you may not see how it's going to turn out, and just trust. And then we have the Knight of Cups. Okay, well, hang on just a second. I want to see what this last card is before I say what I feel. Temperance, yeah, it's going to require a lot of patience. And also with the Temperance card, perspective. Okay, now let's go back here. With the Knight of Cups, I feel like this Knight of Cups itself is an opportunity, okay? And I feel like this is going to be some kind of almost like training or schooling with your intuition. So remember, you had a big hole in your crown chakra with direct alignment to God and the Akashic records, right? So I definitely feel like there's going to be some kind of spiritual schooling here. And that could be learning how to understand symbols that you may receive from Spirit. Spirit loves to send symbols, not just to myself, but to many people that I talk to that receive downloads. They get imagery. Okay, they get symbols. Doesn't mean it's always going to be symbols. You know, a lot of times I get the exact thing, you know, like video clips of something playing out exactly how it is to come, or that how it actually happened. But I also get lots of symbols. So that's where it's like a personal journey for each of us with Spirit, to trust Spirit and trust ourselves enough to begin to learn what each symbol means for ourselves, okay, so that we can begin interpreting. And the more we begin understanding a certain symbol, Spirit will continue to send us that symbol. And once we get that symbol down, Spirit will send us another to learn. And that's just kind of how it works. And then we can use these dreams, these visions, to help others around the world. That's what's so beautiful about it. Okay. But again, it's going to take, with this Temperance card, it's going to take a lot of patience. Like I said, you know, it took me many, many, many years to, you know, get the grasp of interpreting the downloads, the visions, the dreams, all this information that was coming through, right? And Spirit is still continuing to teach me more. So, you know, it's a process that never ends. But if you notice, this person is also holding the shells, okay? And you see that I scry shells. So again, I feel like, because that's what I'm getting here. It's like some kind of new gift or an enhanced gift or ability that's coming towards you. But you're going to have to completely trust the divine. And you're going to have to be patient with yourself and make sure to rest, meditate, recharge. Okay, anything else, Spirit, before I close? Anything else for Cancer for this timeless reading? Okay, nope. And we will pull one symbol. And what do we have? Oh, we've got the gears. Okay, so we have the gears. The gears are getting ready to start turning. Okay, that could be mind, body, spirit. That could be your mind. Lots of ideas coming through. And again, lots of information, lots of downloads. Okay, I'm going to end that there. Much love, lovely Cancer. And as always, find your miracle in everything, because I assure you, you know, if we look hard enough, Cancer, we will always find it. Much love.